Vegas Motor Speedway here in Vegas. We are just a few miles away from the Nellis Air Force Base here in Vegas. And two back-to-back wins by winning the Daytona 500 and Fontana last week, trying for 3 in a row. Ceremonies today because that was how it is, unfortunately. We're going to dig right in. So it's 267 laps, 400 miles. 20's rolling off 15. And we're going to pretend Kyle Larson is still on the pole because technically he won it yesterday. And we are underway. So 80 laps here in stage 1. As the 20 falls back to 16th place. But now he gets back up there into 15th. He's running the middle, taking it 3 wide. Oh! And that's going to be the first caution of the race. So unfortunately, it gets Austin Dillon around there, coming up the middle. Dillon, that was kind of on Dillon. And that's the first caution. So the 20 last night was fastest in practice.
Car right. All clear.
And now gonna try to be the fastest car on the track today.
Got one right. All clear. Top 5, here we go. Car right.
As Austin Cindric is currently leading this race.
Got one right. Clear.
The 0-2 of Christopher Bell is going to take the lead, though, off a push from the 20. The 20 gets into the side of the 0-2. The 20 is the leader and leads the lap, so 1 lap led by the 20 so far. In his farmhouse kitchen machine. And now has a 1.7 second lead off of Christopher Bell. So there is 38 cars in this field. So Austin Cindric led 8 laps as he took the lead away from Kyle Larson as soon as the green flag dropped. Or actually, he led 7. And now the 20 has led 3 so far. This would be... Or no, he's led 2. Or no, he has led 3 laps, so... He's led 3 laps. So let's talk about the weekend. Your current leader, Urbane, won the truck race here on Friday night. It was shortened to 67 laps instead of 134. And the 11 of Urbane was able to hold off Angela Rutsch and won the truck race. Yesterday during the qualifying race for the Xfinity Series, Urbane and his 24 machine was running in a great position to get a good starting position when he was wrecked by Sage Karam and had to start at the rear. His teammate Dakota Daniels won the pole and led the field to green, and Urbane had to go to the rear. He raced his way from the rear to an 11th place finish, so back-to-back 11th place finishes for him in the Xfinity Series. And then last night for Cup practice and qualifying, he was the fastest in practice, getting the first position. And then in qualifying, he qualified 15th, and that's exactly where he started at the beginning of this race. And this will be 7 laps led for the 20. And we're 15 laps into the Pennzoil 400, and we'll take you side by side. The 20 has been out front for the last 15 laps as we welcome you back.
Car right. Clear all around.
And even though pit road is closed, I mean, they're going to have to obviously stop before the stage in, but even though pit road is going to be closed, the 20 the rear of the lead lap cars.
Got one left.
That way,
Clear all around.
it's more of a competition. But for right now,
All clear.
we talk about as that's 16 laps led by him. The 20 is really good here at Vegas in the Cup Series, and you can see why. He started 15th as he gets into Wallace a little bit and then turns Alex Bowman.
Got one right.
And that's going to be the second caution of the race.
All right, yellow flag.
And here we go. So 19 laps were led because the 3 caution laps count as laps led by him. So 19 laps led by him. Christopher Bell, pretending is the 0-2 up there, takes the lead for the moment. But the 20 gets back out in front, coming off of turn 1. Kyle Larson started on the pole. He is now in 4th. Austin Cindric led the first 7 laps of the race, and the 20 has led the last 20. And now it's 21. So there should be 80 laps in stage 2 as well, as we're about to complete 33 here in stage 1. Ross Chastain moves up to 4th as Larson moves up to 3rd. And it's kind of silent on the 20's radio right now, as it doesn't really, there's not really much to talk about at the moment, except how he's to a quarter a tank of gas, and I think within the next couple of laps he's going to make his first stop.
Be ready. Pit road a few laps.
And his spotter told him he's hitting pit road in a few laps. After pit stop, we'll do a quick side-by-side, which the 20 has been out front for 25 laps. Christopher Bell will get to lead some laps, as the 20 is going to have to pit. And when he crosses where the start-finish line is on pit road, that counts as a lap led. And it looks like he is slowing down to come to pit road. Yep, here he goes.
Leader just hit pit road.
So will he stay out front for 26 laps? No, he won't.
Be ready. Pit road in a few laps.
Yes, he will, because he still scored the leader. It's going to be 4 fresh Goodyear tires and Sunoco fuel. So he led 26 laps, and now Bell is in the lead, and he's in, and the 20 is currently in 9th. Well, now he's back to 29, now 35th. So now he's in last. And somehow now in first. No, he's in 12th, so him being in 38th was actually a glitch. He's in 12th, as he was able to get back up on the track. And that pit stop, him being 12th now, gives him a good shot to try to chase down. And we are 38 laps into the Pennzoil 400 presented by Jiffy Lube, and we're going to take you side by side. Welcome back to the Pennzoil 400 presented by Jiffy Lube at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And just 2 laps ago, the 20 took the lead, right back from Christopher Bell. who led 4 laps. Cindric led 7. Christopher Bell has led 4. And the 20 had a fast enough pit stop to get out of the pits in 12th position, and now has been out front for 30 laps in this race. Doing an awesome job. At least one more pit stop will be required by the end of this stage. We talk about how good he is here at Vegas, and his sponsor that he's running this week, their restaurant is actually right here in Sin City, so that's even more good luck. He gets into the wall, but we turned off damage for this race because we know the cars are going to get in the wall anyway. So it's kind of like a freebie for the drivers. We are halfway through stage 1. We got halfway through about 7 laps ago. And now the 20 is trying to chase down BJ McLeod to put him a lap down. Another lap down, I believe. Yeah, it would be another lap down. And he has the speed to do it. "35 laps led as there's 30 to go here in stage 1 at Vegas." And because the 20 pit on a quarter tank of gas and pit before everyone else, that's why he's able to keep going while everyone's pitting. And that could pay off for him very much when he has to make the final pit stop for the stage. And so he definitely put himself in a good shot to win the stage. As Gillen goes low, Cindric almost contact between him and the 20.
Stay left. Clear, clear. 1 left. All clear. Stay left. Clear all around.
As he makes his way through more lap traffic. Oh, Eric Jones.
Stay left.
That was not very clean.
Clear, clear. Got 1 right. Clear, clear, clear.
Makes his way around Joey Logano now. Got more lap traffic ahead. And 40 laps led by the 20. Closing in on 20 to go in the stage. Still got 25 to go.
Clear all around.
As he makes his way around Eric Armarola.
Car right. All clear. Got one right. Clear, clear, clear.
Continuing to make his way through lap traffic. As is Noah Gregson as his next victim.
Got one left. Car low. All right, hold your line. Clear, clear. Clear, clear, clear.
Chris Buescher, the real-life winner, is the next victim.
Got one left. Clear all around.
And now Daniel Suarez is the next victim.
Got one right. Clear all around.
Let's listen to some team communications.
One left. All right, keep it high. All right, hold your line. Clear, clear.
You listen to some team communications there between the 20, the spotter telling them where the lap car is at. And 45 laps have been led by the 20, and we'll take you side by side one final time for stage 1. 20 to go, stage 1.
Stay left. Clear all around. Got one right. All clear. Clear, clear. Stay right. Clear, clear, clear. Watch the lights.
Caution is out, and the 20 has been out front for 52 laps. Here we go.
One left. All right, hold your line.
We'll have to see if the 20 can make it to the end of the stage with 10 laps to go.
All clear.
He's going to have to pit directly at the end of stage 2. And he said he'll just pit on the first lap of stage 2 instead of directly at the end of stage 1. But now that's 53 laps led by him. Having a day so far here in Vegas. Eight laps to go, stage 1. And this is now 55 laps led, with 7 to go.
Only a few laps till we pit.
6 to go. Five to go.
Only a few laps till we pit. Only a few laps till we pit.
Three laps to go in stage 1.
5 laps.
$60 laps led for the 20. This has been a nice stage for the 20 crew. So it looks like it's going to be another stage win. So far they've won. They've swept the stages in back-to-back weeks. It's going to be another stage win as we're on the final lap of stage 1.
5 laps
Well, how about this? 62 of the 80 laps so far, led by the 20 as he comes off a 4th. He's going to win stage 1 here at Vegas.
Pitting in about 5 laps. Pit entry is red. Pit road is closed.
So it's Urbane, Allmendinger, Harvick, Elliott, Gillen, Busch, Keselowski, Bell, Jones, Briscoe, Newman. How about that? Oh, Briscoe rounds out the top 10, but continuing on with 11th and 12th, Newman and Yaley. How about that?
Pit entry is red.
As we get ready to start stage 2.
Keep focused. Stay right. Alright, hold your line. Clear, clear, clear.
So AJ Allmendinger will get to lead some laps.
Got one right. Clear all around.
As the 20 is going to be making his way to pit road this time, and it's actually 85 laps here in stage 2. So about 5 laps more than stage 1. As the 20 almost misses pit road.
Just hit pit road.
So the 20 is in for his stop.
Okay, we have to pit next time by.
And the 20 will make a 4-tire pit stop and get a splash of Sunoco fuel in that farmhouse kitchen number 20 Toyota Camry TRD. And he is good to go. And apparently he still leads, so okay. So far, a good day for the 20 crew. As now he's chasing down BJ McLeod to put him another lap down. But now it is 65 laps led by the 20 when he reaches the start-finish line. Alright, we're actually going to write that down and start counting up from 1 lap all the way up again, and then just add to what we have currently. So that way we don't lose count and wonder where the heck we were at. So we're going to put 65, and then after this stage, we'll add the number of laps led by him, starting now, and figure out how many total laps at the end of the stage he's led. So again, we're starting up with number 1 again, and then counting up, and we're going to add the total number to the 65 at the end of the stage. So this is 1 lap led right here as we start the count now in stage 2.
Got one right.
He's got lap cars all over the place. Ty Gibbs, his teammate, currently running 28th. Gets a little push from his boss, because that's not just his teammate, he is the owner of that car.
Car right. Clear, clear. Stay left. Clear, clear.
Denny Hamlin's car, that's his teammate, and he owns that car. This pusher getting a push from...
Keep it high. Clear, clear. Middle of 3. 3 wide, 2 outside. Stay left, clear, clear.
There's Truex, his final teammate.
One down low.
Slash...
Clear, clear.
And that's Truex's boss as it passed him, because he owns the 19 as well.
3 wide, you got 2 up top. Stay left. Clear, clear, clear. 3 wide, you got 2 up top. 3 wide, you got 2 up top.
Below the apron goes the 20. That is perfectly legal here.
On the outside, you're 3.
Now the 20 has been out front for 5 laps of the stage. Oh, man, it looks like it's getting dark in the game.
3 wide, 2 outside.
It'd be kind of cool if it could turn into a night race
Far right.
and recognize what time it is in IRL.
1 left. Stay high. Clear, clear, clear. Stay left. Clear all around.
20 comes around to lead another lap, and we are 10 laps into stage 2 of 85, and we'll take you side by side.
Got 1 right. All clear. Stay left. Clear, clear, clear. Car right. Clear all around. Clear all around. Got 1 left. All clear.
96 of the 267 total laps are complete, and 16 of 85 laps in stage 2 complete, and the 20 has been out front for 15 laps total in stage 2, and adding that on to the 65 that we started counting after, as he's made his way through the field. And again, just like stage 1, we know that there's gonna have to be some pit stops here in stage 2. The 20 still can cruise for a while until he starts to get to a quarter of a tank. Then that might be when he wants to start worrying about coming to pit road. Well, he's had a lot of success in the Cup Series so far. 2 races into the season, 2 wins for him. Won the opening stage here, currently leading in stage 2. So far has led the most laps out of anybody today. There's only been 3 lead changes. And this scheme on his car he'll be running next week at Phoenix also. So back-to-back weeks he'll be running this scheme. Some cars making pit stops, they cannot make it though, so they're going to have to pit it one more time before the end of the stage. This will be 20 laps led by the 20 here in stage 2. Remember, adding that on to the 65 from earlier. And Gregson gets turned for the moment. Can he save it? No, there's going to be a caution. And that is the 4th caution. So 23 laps led by the 20. Green flag back in the air.
Stay high. All right, hold your line. All right, hold your line. Clear, clear, clear.
Twenty pulls back out in front of BJ McLeod. Well, later tonight, be sure to tune in for Sunday Night Football for the NFL Summer League. The teams are, you'll just have to tune in to find out who the teams are to the post-race show, because we'll tell you during the post-race show who the teams are. But this is 25 laps out front for the 20. And he said he's going to come to pit road with a quarter tank of gas left. So whenever that is. Trying to chase down Christopher Bell. And some cars are coming off of pit road. Caution is out for the 5th time. And that will be 32 laps led by the 20 now, as that was 29 at the line. So 32 laps led, and the green flag is back out.
Stay high. Still next to you. Clear. Got one left.
So the 20 said he's going to stay out just a few more laps before he comes to pit road. And then we'll take a side-by-side after the pit stop.
Only a few laps till we pit.
And the spotter's telling him, you know, like, just watching the gas for him. The spotter knows he's coming in just a couple laps, but the spotter still wants to tell him that fuel situation, so, you know, maybe a couple laps turns into you have to come now. Oh, he's going to have to go real soon.
Only a few laps till we pit.
Still continues to lead, though. And we are almost halfway through this race, but we're still going to have a lot of laps to run in the final stage. And the 20 has been in the lead for 35 laps in stage 2.
We got about 5 laps of fuel left.
And now he should be going to pit road this time by. So technically he'll have led 36 laps because he'll cross the start-finish line to lead the 36th lap on pit road. Almost missed it last time. Got to be careful this time, and he is very careful this time, and it pays off for him.
Leader just hit pit road.
And he's in for his pit stop. It's going to be 4 fresh Goodyear tires, a splash of Sunoco fuel.
We got about 5 laps of fuel left.
And now he's going to get back out there. So now he's back out there. I'm going to try to chase back down this lap traffic.
Rewind, kept you up top. Got one right. Clear. All clear. Car right. Clear all around. Rewind, kept you up top. Got one left.
Oh!
Clear all around.
Caution is out.
Yellow.
And that will be 40 laps led for the 20, and we're going to do the restart and then take you side by side. So green flag back in the air.
All clear.
36 laps to go, and we're going to take you side by side.
Stay left. All clear. Clear, clear.
$135 laps complete, 40 laps led by the 20 as we welcome you back to the Pennzoil 400. Presented by Jiffy Lube. Or actually, I'm at 45. Excuse me on that. Like I said, this is one of his best tracks, and everyone kind of dug themselves a hole when they pit after him in stage 1. Because his pit stops have been perfect, and he's been able to keep the lead because of it. Trying to chase down his teammate and put him another lap down. Still got quite a ways to go to chase down Eric Jones now. Martin Truex must have pit. Yeah, we talked about it. He was fast in practice yesterday, so we knew he was going to have a fast car. It wasn't fast enough to get the pole, but it was fast enough for a top 15, and it's been fast enough for him to lead all these laps out front, which will be 50 laps led here in stage 2 at the line. And we've had 5 cautions in this race so far. There'll be a 6th caution coming at the end of the stage, unless if one comes before that. But 25 laps to go. And 50 laps led by the 20. As he gets into the wall. And now you can see that lap traffic.
Stay left. Clear all around. Far right. Clear, clear, clear.
Chris Buescher a little sideways off a bump there.
Stay left. Clear, clear. Stay left. 3 wide. 2 outside. Clear, clear. Stay right.
Oh, he gets into AJ Allmendinger now.
Got 1 left. Clear, clear, clear.
It has to move him out of the way. And there's no caution for that.
Stay right. Clear all around. Car right. Clear, clear.
Lap traffic is spotted ahead. .55 laps led with 20 to go.
Stay right. Clear, clear, clear. Stay left. Clear, clear. Got 1 left. Clear,
Stage
clear.
2 getting down to the wire. Will we need another pit stop before the stage end?
Stay right. Clear all around. One left. Clear,
Pushes
clear.
Chase Briscoe. And with 57 laps out front, we'll take you side by side.
All right, hold your line. Clear, clear, clear. Stay right. 1 down low. Clear, clear, clear. Got 1 right. Stay left. All clear. Stay right. Clear, clear, clear. Got 1 left. Low. right, hold your line. Clear, clear, clear. Got one left. All clear. Got one right. Clear all around. Car right. Clear all around. Stay left. Clear all around. Got one right. Clear, clear, clear. Got one right. All clear.
"61 laps led by the 20 here in stage 2, and again adding that to the 65 he led in stage 1. And by the way, what's up, Don? Welcome to the stream. If you enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe. 20 making his way through lap traffic, and pretty much everybody but himself is lap traffic right now, because in stage 1, when everybody pit after the 20 did, who's currently the leader, they really became toast. The 20 was able to get around while they were on pit road and put a majority of them a lap down, and he's just been out there fast, going for his 3rd win in a row in the 2nd race of the West Coast Swing. Stage 2 getting ready to come to an end. Still plenty of racing to do, though. As now he's trying to catch up to the lap cars ahead of him. Put them another lap down. And the 20 has said he's pitting next time by, so he'll probably pit as he comes off of turn 4.
One left. One down low. Clear, clear. Got one right. All clear.
Yep, here he comes.
The leader's in the pit.
So the leader hits the pits and now has led 65 laps in stage 2 as well, with 10 to go in the stage. And he's going to fill that car up, put 4 fresh Goodyear tires on it. He's going to do the exact same thing on the first lap in the final stage, but you don't want to run out of gas here in stage 2 when you're trying to sweep the stages like you did the past 2 weeks in a row. Phoenix is kind of a good track for the 20 as well. He won his 3 championships there and ran really good there. So we'll have to see, could he get 4 in a row if he wins today? We'll have to see. But for right now, there's 9 laps to go in stage 2.
left. Clear, clear, clear.
We are currently racing.
Clear, clear.
That is what we are doing today.
Stay left. Still there. All clear. Stay right. Clear, clear, clear.
High side there for the 20. I am currently. And now he's going to go on the low side here to lap Austin Dillon again. Car's going to pit road. Appreciate it, man. Hopefully we do. Oh, contact between Justin Haley and the leader there. There's been some contact on the track. The 20 got in the back of 16, and a couple other cars accidentally turned them around, but he has led 70 laps in stage 2, and there's 5 to go. Keep in mind, that 70 laps is being added to the 65 he led in stage 1, so we will tell you the total number of laps he has led at the end of the stage. As now he makes his way around Logano. And it looks like he's going to get around Chastain, yes.
Got one right. Clear, clear.
Do you mean an IRL or this league?
All right.
3 laps to go, stage 2.
All clear.
As Bubba Wallace comes off of pit road there.
Clear, clear, clear. Got one right. Clear, clear, clear.
First, currently.
Got one right. Clear, clear.
One lap to go in stage 2.
Got one right. Clear all around.
Appreciate it, man. "75 of the 85 laps in stage 2 have been led by the 20, and he's going to sweep the stages here at Vegas. He wins stage 2 as well, and now we got to add that to the 65 he led. So, I don't, do you mean IRL or in the league? Because in the league I've been to that track, but in IRL I've never been to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So 140 of the 267 laps have been led by the 20. And then we will start counting the number of laps he leads in the final stage, starting at 1, work our way up. And then after we determine that, then we'll add that to the 140 and tell you the total laps led by him in the race. But let's talk about your stage 2 results. So we're going to go over your top 12, but first we're going to do the top 10. So the 20 wins stage 2. Then you got Reddick, Elliott, Blaney, Bell, Suarez, Cindric, Gillen. Ryan Newman gets into the top 10 that time. And then Ricky Stenhouse Jr. rounds out the top 10, continuing on for 11th and 12th. We got Allmendinger and Larson. And no, we did not win yet because there's one more stage. So here we go. 102 laps to go in the Pennzoil 400. And AJ's about to get turned if we're not careful. So I know we still got technically a good amount of gas, but we are going to do a pit stop here anyway, just to have a full tank of gas and 4 fresh Goodyear tires. So the 20 makes his way out to the lead, but he said he's going to do a pit stop anyway, despite having a good amount of gas and tires. Gonna have to make a few here, and whoa, that was really fast entering.
Alright, leaders on pit road.
One thing I like about this game is you don't get speeding penalties, so thankfully we didn't get a penalty for going 60 miles an hour on pit road. So technically that counts as 1 lap led because he crossed the start-finish line. So he gets 4 fresh Goodyear tires, splash of Sunoco fuel, and he is back out there. Not quite yet, but he will be back out there. So 100 laps to go in the Pennzoil 400. Down Ryan Newman. Ryan Newman has been running good in that number 51. He will actually be in that 51 the entire season.
One left, got 1 low, all clear. One left, all right, keep it high, all clear.
And he's going to try and make his way around Ricky Stenhouse Jr. now. Put him another lap down. Gets into him a little bit. Oh, he's going to get into Kevin Harvick. Got to turn him back around so he don't spin out. And that's going to be a caution.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
And that is the 7th caution. Alright. So 10 laps led by the 20. As even the caution laps count. Stenhouse gets his lap back.
Got 1 right.
Harvick hangs on to 12th.
Still next to you. Clear, clear.
And again, just a reminder, we added the 75 laps to the 65 for a total of 104, and we started counting back at 1, and we'll add the number of laps led by him to the hundredsman for to find out how many laps he led in the entire race. Currently, he has led 11, and we will go side by side. Welcome back to the Pennzoil 400 presented by Jiffy Lube at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And so far, the 20 has been out front for all 20 laps that we have completed here in the final stage. As you see, this race is going by pretty quickly, but still got quite a ways to go here. With 82 laps to go in the race. And continuing to chase down the lap traffic is the 20. Daniel Suarez is now in 10th. Austin Cindric in 9th. He led the first 7 laps of the race and has fallen back ever since losing the lead to the 20. Christopher Bell led 4 laps, and the rest of them have been led by the 20. As here he goes to approach the lap traffic. There's a bunch of cars there. And oh, bunch of contact here. 2 cars go around. The 20's in the grass. And that is the 8th caution. As the 20 kind of spun out there after the caution, green flag. The 20 pulls back out to the lead. $72 laps to go in the Pennzoil 400. And the 20's been out front for all the laps. Got into Daniel Suarez and Austin Cindric. Ended up spinning both of them, got through the grass there. That brought out the 8th caution here tonight. Should probably get them lights turned on here at the track soon. Looking kind of dark on the track. Austin Cindric holds on to 8th. Daniel Suarez holds on to 7th. Car coming off of pit road. Looks like Todd Gilland it is. He's chasing down BJ McLeod here.
Stay right. Still inside.
There's BJ McLeod coming off a 3. 67 laps to go in the Pennzoil 400. And the 20 said he's going down pit road next time by, and then we're going to grab a break. So here he goes. He's on pit road now.
The leader's in the pit.
Gonna put 4 fresh Goodyear tires and Sunoco fuel in that car. With 66 to go. Still gonna have to do it at least 2 more times before the end of the race. And here he goes. Looks like Chase Elliott joined him in the pits there. And back up on the track he is now. Now with 65 laps to go in the Pennzoil 400, we'll take you side by side.
Clear, clear. Got one right. Clear, clear. Got one right. Clear, clear. Got one right. Clear, clear, clear. One left. Clear all around. Car right. All right, hold your line. Clear, clear. Car right. Clear, clear, clear. All clear. Got one left. far right. Clear all around. Got one right. All clear.
$55 laps to go in the Pennzoil 400 as the lights have finally come on at the track. It was getting very dark on the track. They probably should have been on a while ago, but they are finally on.
Stay right, stay high, all clear. 3 wide, 2 outside.
And the 20 continues to lead, having to do at least 2 more pit stops before the end of this one.
One left, all clear. Got one left, one down low. Clear, clear.
Gotta say, it's been a pretty good race so far, and that just leaves us with one more stop on the West Coast swing. The final stop of the West Coast swing will be Phoenix, either next Sunday night or Monday. It will be one of those two because the announcers will be a little busy, so it will either be Sunday night or Monday. And after Phoenix, then that's it for the West Coast swing for this season. Started in Fontana, comes to an end in Phoenix. As we now have technically 51 laps to go now. Well, the next race here at Las Vegas will be under the lights. And that will be the All-Star race for the Cup Series for All-Star Weekend. And that will be after we make a stop in New Hampshire for the final points race of our coverage of the season. Then we'll do the All-Star race. And then it's off to Twitch Sports Network 1 for the rest of the season after that, including the playoffs. And a big announcement to make. We have gotten a deal to cover all of the Xfinity Series races beginning next season. So this is the final season that the Xfinity Series will switch coverage with the Cup Series over to Twitch. And next season we get all the races.
One left. Clear all around. Stay right. Got one low. Still there. All clear.
Making his way around Daniel Suarez now. Or maybe a little contact with him. Last time those two saw each other on the track, they were in the grass on the front stretch. Now a little contact there. Well, stay tuned for the post-race show. Following the race, maybe we'll get some interviews in and some stats about the points and talk about the last 3 finishing positions for the 20. Talk about who all has playoff points and who doesn't. That is all coming up on the post-race show. Still plenty of racing to do before that happens, though. He's catching up to his teammate now. Little slide job to the bottom. Oh, his teammate comes to the bottom of the track. Gets pushed back up the track, though, as he'll clear him.
Still there. All clear.
Well, so far in the West Coast swing, the 20 has 1 win, and if this continues, he's going to have 2 wins heading into Phoenix in the West Coast swing. That's 3 wins on the year, plus the dual win at Daytona and the Busch Light Clash win, but those are non-points races, so those don't count. But in total, he has 4 wins already, but 2 of them aren't for points, so they don't really count as wins. I mean, they do count as wins, but they don't count for the points. And he's trying to earn his 3rd points win of the season. That's 3 in a row. Something he's all too familiar about doing. As he gets way below the apron there, has to slow it down, come back up on the track. This will allow Gillen to get 1 of his laps back. But a little tap to Gillen, the 20 will pull back ahead of him and give him that, and put him that lap back down. Or, well, we worded that the wrong way, but you know what we mean. And we now have 42 laps to go in the Pennzoil 400. And we thank any of the viewers that, and shout out to any of the viewers, not just thank you, shout out to any of the viewers that are sticking with us.
1 lap. Low. Clear, clear, clear.
Also, congrats to Chris Buescher for winning the real-life race at Richmond today. Great win for him. I hope he actually wins more races in his career. Maybe gets a championship before he decides to call it quits. Oh, into the wall goes the 20, but again, like they said, every car can go into the wall without damage because they decided to make this one damage-free. Kind of not the most realistic, but cars were going to bounce in the wall anyway, and you really don't want heavy damage on the cars. So real soon, the 20 will be on pit road. Still can run a few laps out there, though. And usually in the races, he has won. His last fuel stop, the reason he's won is because his last fuel stop in the race is fuel only. So we'll see what he does here. He has to do at least 2 more. Everybody has to do at least 2 more to make it in this one. But only 1 more tire change, unless if you choose to change tires after that. And might want to be prepared for overtime even, because there could be overtime. It'd be the first time this season that a race has gone to overtime. For the first time in the season last night in the Xfinity race, they went to overtime. And Cesar Barcarella pulled off the win in the Xfinity Series, locking himself into the playoffs.
Clear, clear, clear.
After Sage Karam was DQ'd. After he initially won, but then ended up getting DQ'd, so that's how it is. As Ryan Newman, top 10 there. Gonna be good for his points.
Car right, clear, clear. Car right.
So we're just talking about the current points that exist now before we put in the points for this race. Next week at Phoenix, we will tell you about the points from this race before we put in the Phoenix points. And after these pit stops, since we didn't get one, I think it's time for a crank it up. So after the 20 comes to pit road, it will be a crank it up.
Stay high, 3 wide middle. Clear all around. Stay left. All clear, all clear.
Making his way around some more lap traffic. Ooh, into the wall.
Clear, clear.
There he goes on the outside of Eric Jones. Oh, gets into Eric Jones. Gonna get a little bit of the wall.
Clear all around, clear all around.
That high side has some nice speed for him as he's gonna lap William Byron and Eric Jones. Justin Haley gets a bump there and another bump back up the track.
Stay left.
Really, AJ.
Hold your line. All clear. Stay right. Clear, clear. Stay left. Clear all around.
These cars are zooming on this track. And after this race, the Speedway will start prepping for the All-Star race as we have 32 laps to go. All-Star weekend, the Truck Xfinity and Cup Series races here just like they normally do. Except the All-Star race for the Truck and Xfinity Series is a points-paying race. The one for the Cup Series is not. And it will feature the same things as it did the seasons before that it's hosted. It will feature 4 heat races, 2 last chance qualifiers, and the Open. The top 4 of heat race number 1, or the top 3 of heat race number 1 advance, same for heat races 2 and 3. And, then the top 3 or 4, depends on how many. We're gonna have 23 cars in the field, so it depends on how many spots we have to fill. It might be the top 3 or 4 that advance from the last chance qualifiers, and then we have the All-Star Open, which the Stage 1 winner, Stage 2 winner, and the race winner will advance, and then that is when the fan vote winner will also advance. And voting for that will open as we get closer to the All-Star race, which will probably be around race number 10, is when the fan voting will open. And the 20 has said that he's going to hit pit road next time by. He might only have to do one final stop. He's got to get around Tyler Reddick, though, and he does. And he is on pit road for what looks like to be the final pit stop, because getting close to 20 to go, probably won't really need another pit stop unless we start to get some cautions. 75 laps, though, here in Stage 3, led by him, just like Stage 2. But, of course, it's a possibility he could lead every lap of this stage. I mean, he's been out front. And now back out there he goes. The 20 making his way through lap traffic some more, as it's been a familiar sight all race.
Car right. Clear, clear, clear. Stay right.
Ty Gibbs has it in the 16th
Clear,
position.
clear. Stay left. Clear, clear, clear. Car right. Still there.
As Noah Gregson
Clear,
follows
clear.
another lap. Joey Logano and Denny Hamlin gonna fall
Stay left.
another lap.
All clear. Stay left. Clear, clear, clear.
Cindric gets a bump. He led the first 7 laps of this race. Currently runs 11th. So total position loss will be 10 spots. And now with 20 laps to go, we'll go into a crank it up.
Got one right. Clear, clear. Car right. Clear, clear. Car right. All right, hold your line. Clear, clear, clear. Stay right. Clear, clear, clear. Got one right. All clear, all clear. Wide, two outside. Stay left. Clear, clear, clear. Wide, got one right. Clear, clear, clear.
10 laps to go in the Pennzoil 400. And it's safe to say that 20's got this one in the books.
Clear, clear.
Unless if a car is lucky enough to get a caution and get back on the lead lap and compete with him. Eight caution flags total.
Stay left.
But still 9 laps to go. Still plenty of time for a caution. As he makes his way around AJ Allmendinger and Martin Truex.
Stay left. Clear, clear, clear. Stay left. Clear all around. Got one right. Clear, clear.
Seven laps to go. And we have decided that, or not 7 laps to go, we got 8 to go. My apologies. And we have decided that the race will be next Sunday night, so next Sunday night, probably around 9 o'clock.
Still there.
9:30
hold your line.
will be the United Rentals 500 from Phoenix Raceway.
Hold your line.
Now we have 7 laps to go.
Still next to you.
So we wrap up the West Coast Swing next Sunday night right here on YouTube TV network. Later tonight we got a little Sunday night football. How about Ty Gibbs? Got up to 9th. Might be able to pull off a top 10 finish. Kyle Larson started on the pole. Only lost 9 spots, but he lost the lead as soon as the race started.
Stay left. Clear, clear, clear.
And he lost it to Austin Cindric before Austin Cindric lost it to the 20. So in reality, 4 lead changes in this race, as we have 5 laps to go. Some cars pitting. Got to get that done before there's 2 laps to go. Because otherwise,
Got 1 left.
pits
Clear,
would be
clear.
closed, so that would be a penalty.
One left.
It's around Elliott,
Clear, clear.
who is currently 2nd. And going to get around Eric Jones.
All right. All clear.
3 laps to go from Las Vegas. What a day it's been. The day turned, or afternoon turned into night. And it's been an exciting one here. Especially if you're fans of the 20. Because unless if there's a caution, you just watched him most likely pull off a 3 wins in a row.
Got 1 right.
He slides down to the bottom of Todd Gillen, makes his way around him. Here he goes underneath Chastain and Smithley. White flag, 1 lap to go, presented by Urban Woodworking. So every lap here in the final stage was led by the 20, as he's going to lap some more cars now. Heads down the Nellis straightaway for the final time. We talk about how good he is here. This is his first win at the track with Team Toyota, as he comes off a turn 4 for his 3rd win of the season, 3rd win in a row. The 20 wins at Vegas. And let's take a look at your top 12, but first we gotta get the screenshots so we know where to put the points in. Aw, Chris Buescher finished last. That's gotta be rough. But here's your top 12. So the 20 gets his 3rd win of the season. Then it's Chase Elliott in 2nd, Tyler Reddick in 3rd, Christopher Bell in 4th, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in 5th, Ryan Newman in 6th, Ryan Blaney in 7th, Ross Chastain in 8th, Todd Gillen in 9th, Daniel Suarez in top 10, in 10th, rounding out the top 10. Kevin Harvick brings it home 11th, and Austin Cindric brings it home 12th. And now let's take a look at Victory Lane, but don't go anywhere yet, because we still got the post-race show, which includes the burnout. So as the driver of the 20 makes his way out of the car here, a well-earned win here. And that was set up. He qualified 36th in Fontana, came from the rear, won the race. He was the fastest in practice here. Qualified position 15, and it was definitely earned here. With all that speed that the AIs are turned off, so we're not getting murdered while trying to do a burnout.
Alex Hayden here, welcoming you to Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the Pennzoil 400.
Yeah, sorry,
Jiffy
Alex,
Lube.
but we're gonna
This
skip
high-speed
over
mile-and-a-half
you because we've already completed the race. So we're gonna do the cool down lap after the checkered flag. Oh, you know what we should have did? We should have changed it to the night race, but that's okay. The night race for the burnout, so that way. It would have been dark outside, but I guess we can just pretend it's dark outside.
Definitely going the wrong way then. Yeah, you're definitely going the wrong way then. You keep going backwards, we're gonna get disqualified.
Oh, like, it's not gonna be the best burnout, but I wish they would just let us do burnouts.
A 180. You're going back.
And here we go. So we're just gonna do an abbreviated post race show, and we're gonna tell you the top 16 in points currently, the standings after Fontana. So we'll tell you the standings after Las Vegas, after Phoenix. So currently it is the 20 first in points with 2 wins, now 3 obviously. Also we have to tell you the total number of laps led, which we'll do in a minute. He has 80 points, 4 stage wins, 274 laps led, 2 wins, 2 starts, no DNFs, 2 poles, 6 playoff points. Armarola has 32 points, no stage wins, no laps led, no wins, 2 starts, no DNFs, no poles, no playoff points. Then it's Briscoe, 32 points and 2 starts. Bubba Wallace, 30 points, 2 starts. Alex Bowman, 29 points, 2 starts. Martin Truex Jr., 24 points, 2 starts. Daniel Suarez, 23 points, 2 starts. Ryan Blaney, 22 points, 2 starts. Chase Elliott, 22 points, 2 starts. Austin Cindric, 20 points, 2 starts. Ross Chastain, 20 points, 2 starts. Kyle Larson, 18 points, 2 starts, 1 playoff point, and 1 pole. Michael McDowell, 17 points, 2 starts. Joey Logano, 16 points, 2 starts. Denny Hamlin, 15 points, 2 starts. And Kyle Busch, 14 points, 2 starts. And that is after Fontana. So like we said, after the race in Phoenix, we'll tell you the top 16 in points after Las Vegas here. And with that, we're going to say so long to 20. Wins 3 in a row here. And we'll have to see what happens in Phoenix as we head into the final race of the West Coast swing. But with that, we say so long, everybody. We hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and sub, obviously. And we'll